As Sean said, my name is Jason Dominique. I'm the Director of Sales with Adept Audio. Lauren Maldoon, who's our Vice President of Sales, is also on here too. Are you on, Lauren?
I am here.
There he is.
Welcome,
Okay.
everybody.
So I want to thank you for your time, and hopefully this is an effective time for you. The couple things we want to talk about with Adept Audio for us is it's a new brand of premium architectural speakers, subwoofers, indoor-outdoor speakers, and really, starting a brand in a pandemic is kind of a different thing. But we haven't, we're not new to this business. Lauren and myself have worked together with another brand several years ago. Some brands you're quite familiar with that ADI carries as well. But it was started by Keith Marshall in 2001. 2000, sorry, he started another brand, and that's where Keith and Lauren connected. I connected with Keith around 2005, but we've known each other off and on for quite some time. But our brand is focused on the residential and commercial dealers who install sound systems. And that focus is it's designed and engineered for that installing dealer. And that's real important to us as well as with ADI. Our company is designed and built by Origin Acoustics. You may be familiar with that brand. And that brand obviously has a history before with Jeremy Burkhart and Nick Berry and the team there. And Keith was asked back in 2019 to look at a new opportunity as far as a brand for the custom installing residential commercial dealer. And I think you're going to like what we have. First off, Adept has a new speaker baffle tooling. It's brand for with our own unique loudspeaker design criteria. Woofers and tweeters and networks are purpose built for Adept. Essentially, what I like to call it is this is a 21st century brand for a 21st century market and customer, and that's important because what you're installing today is much different than stuff you were installing in 1998, 85, and even the early 2000s. Our technology has changed dramatically. Nobody's installing tube TVs, nobody's installing VCRs anymore, and audio, the custom world has changed, and now you're selling a lot more different products, and we think that Adept, the timing is right for our dealers to try Adept, and with our unique tools and designs I think you'll like. So this is our Origin Acoustics facility in Las Vegas, where all the Adept product is designed and engineered. If you're ever in Vegas, give us a call, come by and check out the experience center we have here. But when I say it's designed for the installing dealer, that has to have some sort of meaning, and I mean that for the biggest reason is, one, we have an internet sales policy. Adept Audio does not sell to internet resellers. And I really don't even like to call them internet resellers. I like to call them internet distributors because they're not offering service. They're not offering installation. They're not offering the custom value that you as the installing dealer offer. So we only target professionally installing dealers. There is no internet resell, retail, or mail order customers. We're not in the big box retailers as well. So there's no pricing of our product on the internet. Magazine style website. So our website's designed for you to send an end user to the website to get product information, specs, features, kind of solutions, and helping you sell the product. So, but we try to keep it clean and profitable. You'll see in here, and by the way, this presentation will be sent out to you. You can pick up the phone, call me, Jason, Lauren, or Keith. Let us know about any unauthorized internet resellers out there. If you see it, you can just email us the link or call us. We have a very aggressive program to go after that. Installer challenges. I created this slide mainly because as installers, you're all busy doing your day job. It's keeping the lights on, it's keeping gas in the truck and the roof over your head kind of deal. And so you're selling audio video, you're selling alarm panels, TV brackets, you're selling speakers, subs. Some of y'all are selling security cameras. Your categories of product have broadened. But when you go into a new home, or you're going into a home that a customer's remodeling, typically the customers in those homes are getting sound in the family room, normally surround sound, maybe some in-wall LCRs, maybe a sound bar, but they're getting sound in the kitchen, the patio, and the master bedroom. Those are the definite icons as far as sound that you're putting in every single home. Because for most cases, most homes have a family living area, a kitchen, a patio, and a master bedroom. But not every one of them has some of these others. So we want to address this to where talk about that expanded opportunity of the master bath, the dining room, the study, additional bedrooms, game rooms, if you have basements, attics, outdoor sound. And I say that because right now, what's changed in the last 6 months is this lockdown of staying home. New home construction, existing home sales are through the roof. And I know every one of y'all have been spending more time at home, and you're looking at every single wall and every single corner of your house. And we've all done the home improvements to try to make things better. So now people are looking at expanding. What else can I do in this room? What else can I do in this yard or in this basement or this attic? So people are expanding every single square inch of their home. And so when I say, like example on expanded opportunities, outdoor sound, most installs have speakers on the patio, but a lot of those homes have wires that are run to the side of the house to go out for rock speakers or speakers on a kitchen cabana or other side, fences on the house. So a lot of times people really would like to add a second or even third pair of speakers outside, but the game room, the study, more people are spending time in there. So expanded opportunities is real critical. Installer challenges, we know that you can't do some of those things because you're busy doing your normal day job. And a lot of times we know that you can only get to do you can do maybe 2 to 3 small homes a day, or 2 medium-sized homes a day, or 1 very large home in one day. We know how long it takes roughly to install a TV, to put speakers in, to connect an amplifier, to program a remote. And so if we can improve that efficiency for you, the goal here is to free up more time for you to sell more products. So many installers have that limited time to offer extras or demo upselling products. Also, the customer, sometimes when you're choosing this product, they're choosing the path of least resistance or the lowest cost and not knowing the full benefits. Those are challenges every installer faces. In-home demos can be key to increasing your sales and profitability. And that's where what you have to remember, you have an over 90% chance of selling someone more product in their home than what it would be if they walked into a electronics retailer or even bought product online, because you're looking at, will this TV fit on that wall? Will this speaker fit in the ceiling? Will this remote work with those products, etc.? So you're able to custom select products based on their application. And when I say custom, that's the other reason why you're selling this product. You're talking the custom message, because I know we're all competing against the Amazons of the world and the discount internet shoppers. So this is a chance for you to upsell customers, make more profit. Live demos are also the most effective in a home. Ask the customer what kind of music you listen to, find out their needs and their likes, and play some music they like and show them the demo. But also, are you selling what's needed specifically for that application? And I think that's real important, because the retailers who have never been in that home, they don't know that sometimes the speaker may not fit here. They may not know that customer has a bunch of stone on their walls. They may not know what size TV is going to fit in that application. So you have that perfect opportunity. So how do we get there? It's going to be with our patented technology of Adept Audio's up, twist, click, and lock technology. It's a time saver. It's a new toolless design that lets you install the speakers without having to use dog ears with a cordless drill up on the ceiling. It's a faster way of doing it. Adept's patented trim ring is included in all in-ceiling speakers, makes it easier to upsell. Why does it make it easier to upsell? Because Adept's 6.5-inch and 8-inch ceiling speakers both fit in the same size hole and grill. So when you sell a customer, if you specified a 6.5-inch speaker, you can easily put in an 8-inch speaker in that same trim ring. So that allows you to do it. It's going to allow you a lot more time saving. Okay, it's going to save time to do more zones, for more products to be sold, for more interaction with the end user, to do more live demos, and to upsell. And I think that's the thing. Some of you installers have done this before. When I've done installs years ago, I would carry a powered subwoofer in my truck if I was going to go trim out a house. Even if the homeowner didn't specify it, I'd plug it in and say, let me show you what this sounds like. And say, look, when you're ready to buy it, this is what your sub's going to sound like. A lot of times what they're going to do is they're going to go, you know what, leave that there. I'll write you a check for it. If you demo that customer the 8-inch in-ceiling speakers versus the 6.5 that you might have specified in, 9 times out of 10, they'll step themselves up only if you demo it. So, but it has to sound good. So even everything from our IC62s to our IC86s, our product sounds great. It's great sounding, timbre matched for mixing and matching. It plays louder with wider dynamic range than wireless speakers. It's designed to exceed high-res streaming media demands, and that's real important too, because a lot of systems today are using digital streaming music. They're using lower power digital amplifiers. So our product is very efficient, really great sounding. Our acousticians are veterans that have been around since the 70s, voicing different speakers. And that's the thing about our product today, is we're not looking at a legacy of 30 years of it has to sound good on this 120 watt per channel amplifier. These speakers can sound good on a 30 watt amp, a 50 watt amp, a 100 watt amp, and they're voiced more for those types of applications. We also have a lot of 10 independent reviews available now. That's also in the back part of this presentation that you'll get. So product looks good. I mean, it is 21st century design. It's got to look good in here. You'll notice the tweeter bridge on here is designed for you to grab it by that tweeter bridge, take it, hold it up in the ceiling, up, twist, click, and lock into the mechanism. It'll break down barriers, allow you to close more deals because it looks nicer. It's not a commodity type of product. Our new high gloss black, striking matte gloss black finish looks really nice. It stands out. And really good packaging too. You know, our packaging it doesn't look like the standard cardboard. You'll see some of that in some of the slides here. But the Adept trim ring is the game changer. So this makes it safe for easy and safer installations. If you're an installing dealer, you may not have 12 or 15 installers. You may be your own guy with a van or a truck and a ladder. And if you fall off that ladder, you could be out of business. If it takes you longer to install a speaker, you make less money. But with this application, it's a patented trim ring design. It's been around for a number of years. It fits in our proprietary trim ring. It fits all 6.5-inch and 8-inch in-ceiling speakers. The trim rings are shipped in every single in-ceiling speaker carton. So you get this trim ring in the box. One-hand installation, safer on ladders, allows dealers to do in-home demos, makes it easy to compare Adept versus Adept speakers. So when you look at it, those red tabs can slide down. And one of the nice things about that is that'll slide down against drywall, masonite board. If you happen to have a stud right against something, it can lock down based on the application that the trim ring is in. So it's quick and easy to do. If you look on here, you also have those little plastic tabs. The black tabs in between the red part, you can actually squeeze those and slide the tabs back up if you need to take the ring out or reposition it. So it's very easy to use. So there is no tools, no tools needed. So let me show you how it works. Hi, I'm Jason with Adept Audio, and today we're going to show you how easy it is to install our new line of architectural speakers. Using this patented technology, this has a patented trim ring that you can use by simply unlocking the mechanism, holding the bracket, turning the speaker counterclockwise. Once it unlocks, you can remove the speaker from the trim ring, taking the trim ring, putting it into your hole. Before I do this, I want to show you how quick and easy it is to do these speakers in simply a matter of minutes. So I'm going to start with this by putting the trim ring into the ceiling. Once into position, simply squeeze the tabs to tighten them against either masonite, drywall, tongue and groove. It doesn't really matter the thickness with these. The towers are simply adjustable. Taking that bracket, putting the speaker into the trim ring, turning it clockwise, up, twist, click, and lock. From there,
And you put your second speaker in. This is the IC62TT, the twin tweeter speakers. So we can do this, turning the speaker counterclockwise from the trim ring, putting this speaker in, squeezing down on the trim ring, taking the speaker, putting it into the trim ring, turning it clockwise, up, twist, click, and lock. This is the IC66 speaker. We can take this, turning the trim ring counterclockwise, putting this into the opening. As you can see up inside of here, you can take these brackets, squeeze them against your drywall, masonite, any other material, put your speaker in place, up, twist, click, and lock. And finally, this is our 8-inch IC86 speaker. What you'll notice is all of these speakers, whether it be the 6.5-inch or the 8-inch speakers, can all fit in the same patented trim ring. Unlock your mechanism, turn the speaker counterclockwise, put this in to your hole, tightening down, putting the speaker in to the trim ring, turning clockwise, up, twist, click, and lock. In a little more than 2 minutes, you've done 2 pairs of speakers. Oh, by the way, as you noticed, if you wanted to upgrade your customer from a 6.5-inch speaker, simply unlock the mechanism, remove the speaker, taking that opening and then putting in an 8-inch speaker. So you can go from our stereo 8-inch, our stereo 6.5-inch, to our in-ceiling LCR, to our 6-inch twin tweeter speaker. Either way, you have a lot of flexibility for your customers. Thank you.
So, sorry for the long drawn out video, but that's basically, if you look at it, it was 2 minutes and 40 seconds in that presentation, and you did 2 pairs of speakers. So it allows you a lot more time to upsell your customers, to do your demos, and it truly becomes the custom application, because you're letting them customize and choose what speakers they want in their house in each room. And it's a quick, easy time saver. You'll notice, and I think that what you're going to notice with the product too, the full family of accessories we have really helps complement that product. So these are some of the pre-construction brackets you'll see. Our Adept wings, the in-wall pre-constructions, back boxes, ceiling tile brackets, and then we have the Adept pressure plate and trim ring and grill separate. Those are sold separately. Only reason why, because some people are pre-wiring a house and they want to run the wires, they want to put the grill in, they want to put the trim ring in and pressure plate, but maybe they're not putting the speakers in yet. That sometimes might happen in maybe in a tract home application, or in a model home that may not be trimmed out yet. So you have a lot of different applications with this product. The pre-construction bracket, though, this is part of our Adept Big Builder program. Our pre-construction bracket is nice because you only have to carry one model to the job site. You don't have to carry an 8-inch pre-construction bracket and a 6.5-inch. If you're installing 12 pairs of speakers, you buy 12 pairs of brackets. And with these brackets, you'll notice that they can fold in on the actual pre-construction bracket. So those can actually be removed. So if you've installed the speakers in the customer's home and you're going to trim it out, you can actually snap or unsnap basically the pre-construction bracket, and it can come out of the wings if you like, and you can remove that pre-construction bracket, throw it in your van, carry it in your box of tools, and you now have another set of pre-construction brackets to do your next job, your next job, and your next job. So it becomes not just a time saver for you, but a profit center for you, because you buy these brackets one time and you can use them a second, a third, a fourth, a fifth time, however long you want to do. But the other benefit we know is installing dealers, you're not just buying your product, leaving your shop and going 5 miles away to a project. You're driving 30, 40 minutes sometimes away, and you get out there and you go, oh, well, heck, I forgot to have pre-construction brackets. Now with this, you're going to always have pre-construction brackets on your truck. because the ones you've pulled out of the prior job, you'll be able to use again. So the wings you can buy separately. So if you've used the wings in your pre-construction, you can leave the wings there, and then you can buy new wings and add them to it. Or as you see on the actual pre-construction bracket, there's little grooves. So if you want to staple gun them into the studs, or put a screw into them, you can use that and take the pre-construction bracket out if you want. So this is part of the in-home demo. It's the demo before drywall, fold up removable brackets. Trim ring comes with the speakers in the box. On a pair of speakers, obviously you get 2 trim rings. When you buy the pre-construction bracket, it does come with the wings, but you can buy other wings as well to reuse with your pre-construction brackets. And then from there, why buy? Proprietary patented trim ring, unbeatable sonic performance, elegant industrial design, quick and safer toolless installation, architectural speaker build quality, limited lifetime warranty, no internet resellers, our in-home demo program, and our big builder program. That's part of the reasons why we're the brand to choose. Our Adept Big Builder program, you can save up to 40% on your products as far as speakers with your builders. Also, we have increased revenue and profits with our in-home demo. So part of that big builder program, as I mentioned, was the pre-construction brackets, trim ring, reusable brackets and wings, and then our demo, as I mentioned earlier. Now with this, obviously with doing the in-home demo, you can do new home speakers for more profits. You get in front of more clients before closing. You offer customer a no-charge ceiling speaker demo. You can get in there and close the deal. So it's a really good opportunity for you and your customer. And I think too, we've actually had some people offer a homeowner a step up, a free step up on here. So if they bought the 6.5 from you today, if they decided 6 months from now they wanted to do 8-inch, you can go out there and step them up to the 8-inch speakers and put those in, take the 6.5 inch out, and use them for another project. The benefit about that is some installers have said they like it because that's another chance to get in that customer's home and sell them more. So the Adept Audio website, adeptaudio.com, like I said, it's designed for you to send your customers to it. There isn't any pricing on it. It's a lot of good technical information, value-added features. Lauren, are you there?
Yes, I'm here, Jason.
You want to talk about the product mix?
Sure. Yeah. So we have a good product mix of a dozen architectural speakers that fit into all of the sweet spots with
Hey, Lauren, you're breaking up.
Yeah, his
Yeah.
audio's pretty choppy.
Sean, how's my audio?
Your audio is much better.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So go, Jason, being that my audio is not doing well, why don't you go ahead and take
Okay, I'll do that.
And save,
All right.
save all the listeners.
Sure. So, our family of product is designed to be pretty simple. It's kind of a good, better, best. We're not trying to bury you with a whole bunch of different models to choose from. We try to make it simple with 3 6.5 inch in-ceiling speakers, 2 8-inch two-way speakers, 1 6.5 inch twin tweeter speaker, and then our 2 in-wall LCR, 1 6.5 inch in-wall, 3 ceiling LCRs, and 2 dual woofer in-wall LCRs, as well as 3 digital drive subwoofers, 3 sets of indoor-outdoor speakers, a pair of landscape speakers, and then, as I mentioned, our reusable brackets and accessories. Okay, let's see here. There we go. So the product line is this. Our 2 8-inch in-ceiling speakers is our flagship 8-inch stereo pair, the IC86. These are really probably some of the best sounding in-ceiling 8-inch stereo speakers you're going to see out there. They're very affordable at $249 a pair dealer cost, $624 retail. It's a graphite woofer, 1-inch pivoting aluminum dome tweeter. Power handling is 175 watts of power. this is just a really great sounding speaker. And like I said, 9 times out of 10, you demo the speaker, they're going to fall in love with it. And then what we've done, we also have this as the family. So we have our step down from there is the IC82. The IC82 is a 8-inch polypropylene woofer with pivoting soft silk dome tweeter. Power handling is a little bit less power, 150 watts, 93 dB, and which, by the way, when we talk about that, the sensitivity is designed to be very efficient for most of the new digital amplifiers you have out there today. And then we have our three ceiling speakers, 6.5 inch. The flagship IC66 is a graphite woofer, aluminum dome tweeter, pivoting tweeter, of course, 125 watts of power, 159 dealer cost for the pair, $399 retail. Like I said, as all these do come with the trim rings in the box. You'll notice the little dashes, kind of the little dots, dotted lines kind of across the speakers. That's how you know when the speaker is locked in place. So basically you put the speaker in, turn it clockwise, and then when you see those two lines line up, you know you're locked in place. And you can also see a little bit easier on that locking mechanism at the very top right-hand corner. You push it into lock and you slide it out to unlock. Of course, the IC64 is a 6.5 inch polypropylene woofer with a pivoting Teteron dome tweeter. It's kind of a simulated silk design. Power handling is 100 watts of power, as well as 92 dB sensitivity. And then this is kind of our mid-range price speaker. And then we have our entry-level IC62, the two-way in-ceiling 6.5 inch polypropylene woofer, pivoting soft dome tweeter, 85 watts of power, and 91 dB of sensitivity. So from there, we got the IC62 TT. This is our twin tweeter application, and this is a product that I think you can sell very well in places like bathrooms, hallways, smaller dining areas where it's really more difficult to try to put a true left and right stereo speaker. So it's very easy to do. All you have to do is you pull your 4-conductor left and right stereo wire. So that's pretty much stereo in a single point location. And for $89, that's a great price on it. And all these two, by the way, which we're talking about, have the magnetic grill. One thing I might point out, you notice on the front, there are no magnets on the front. We've actually mounted them countersunk on the back side. Some competitors put the magnets on the front, and with magnets, they're attached by glue. And hey, heat, moisture, cold, expansion, contraction, that glue can fail. Even if our glue fails, it is right behind the trim ring, right behind that speaker. So you're not going to have these magnets failing, and those grills are not going to be falling off the ceiling 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 years down the road. Home theater products. So this is our IWLCR66, our in-wall LCR speaker. You can mount it horizontally or vertically in the wall. So it's a left, center, right for a flat panel TV. And this is something, if you're hanging a lot of flat panel TVs and you're not offering this product, you're really missing out on a huge opportunity, because people want to put these nice TVs on the wall, but what's wrong with those TVs? The sound on them is terrible. And so you have an opportunity to sell them either just a left and right or a left center right connected to a stereo receiver or a stereo amplifier or surround receiver, and give them a nice home theater sound quality to match with that awesome video quality that they're getting with these new 4K TVs. So this is a 6.5 inch dual graphite woofer, 1 inch pivoting aluminum dome tweeter, 125 watts of power, 90 dB sensitivity. And then the IWLCR56, so 5.25 inch dual woofer, graphite woofer, aluminum dome tweeter, 100 watts of power and 90 dB sensitivity. And when you talk about our other in-ceiling LCRs, and if you notice, these are mounted in a 15-degree angle, an off-axis with an 8-inch graphite woofer, 1 inch pivoting dome tweeter. And with this, you put them in the ceiling in your left, center, right, and you can aim them more towards the listening area for that customer. And you can customize that sound based on that living area, because not everybody has their sofa in the middle of the room. They have their listening area to the left side or to the right or further back or further forward, and you can adjust these based on that listening area. That goes back to that in-home demo that we talked about. So 175 watts of power, 92 dB of sensitivity. The ICLCR66, so our two-way in-ceiling LCR, graphite woofer, aluminum dome tweeter, 15-degree angle. 125 watts of power. So this is basically a smaller version of the ICLCR 86. So when you're selling this product, a lot of times, you know, you got to figure out ways how you step customers up. I always kind of use a rule of thumb with the customer. If they have very tall ceilings, they want to use bigger speakers. You know, so if it's a small basement home theater application, hey, 6.5s might be what they want to use. But if they have 12-foot ceilings in a family room, maybe you need to have the 8-inch speakers. It's a great way to really kind of upsell the customer based on the application of the room. It goes back to your custom analogy that you're selling, because you're going in, walking into that house, and you go, oh, you have 14-foot ceilings. I think you probably need the 8-inch speakers in here more than the 6.5s. It automatically allows you to step that customer up based on the application. So price is not the issue, it's the application. The ICLCR 62 is our entry-level LCR in-ceiling speaker, 6.5-inch polypropylene, 15-degree angle, 1-inch soft dome tweeter, 100 watts of power, and 91 dB of sensitivity. So this is a good price point for like your starter kind of surround sound package in a basement game room, you know, area where you're putting kind of like a nice surround system, but maybe, you know, maybe you want to do a nice surround system, but you're not putting it in as very tall ceilings, or it's kind of the entry-level package you're offering. Subwoofers, we have 3 different dual drive digital subs. The ADS 12, which is our big flagship 12-inch subwoofer. It has a 12-inch treated paper cone woofer, 12-inch downfiring woofer. It's a passive, 300-watt RMS digital amplifier, on-off power switch on the back. It also has a 5-volt USB, so if you wanted to add other accessories to it later. Subwoofer output is 101 dB SPL. Really nice, durable cabinet. One of the things that we strive for too is reliability on our subwoofers and performance. Great performance overall, but when I say reliability, we double box. Well, first off, we reinforce our enclosures, so they're very durable on the inside. We've isolated things in our amplifier to make sure that you don't have vibration and noises that can reduce the life expectancy of the subwoofer. But also, we double box all of our powered subwoofers. So when you get it, it's in a brown craft box, but inside of that is our red beauty carton. So when you bring it up to a customer's house, you have this really nice, good-looking box. It's not beat up due to all the shipping, but it's one layer of extra layer of protection to protect that subwoofer for your customer when they get it in their home. So we have the ADS 10-inch, which is a 10-inch treated paper cone woofer, 10-inch downfiring woofer, 200 watts of power, 99 dB SPL subwoofer output on it. At $299 dealer cost, it's a great sounding sub. We did a lot of sound listening tests against a lot of competitors out there, and you know, everybody that got to hear our subs was very impressed with the performance of what we were doing in the subwoofers. The 8-inch that we have is our 8-inch dual drive, 8-inch treated paper cone, 8-inch downfiring with 180 watts digital amplifier, 32 hertz frequency to 250 hertz. Subwoofer out's 95 dB. $249 dealer cost with $499 retail. It's just a really great little sounding subwoofer for a small size. So our indoor-outdoor product, one of the things that we've done with this, and I know you as dealers are seeing a lot more of restaurants, sports bars, food trucks, dining, you know, diners, all sorts of places are trying to do more outdoor dining, and because obviously with social distancing, they're trying to get more people out there. So with this, we built this product that will probably help cater to that customer, because the IO80s are 3-way front-mounted speakers. They do either 70 volt or 4 ohm with adjustable tap transformers behind the grill, so they can be used for commercial or residential applications. The speakers can be mounted horizontally or vertically as well on the wall with the brackets. So as you can see, they're the same thing you see on the front. You can look at this image. You see the little tap that's right behind the grill. You can adjust it for 70 volt or 4 ohm applications. They're available in white or black. 8-inch polypropylene woofers, 3-inch polypropylene mid-range, 1-inch swiveling aluminum tweeters, 150 watts power handling, 90 dB of sensitivity. And one of the other things that's on here too is not only do they come with mounting brackets, but there's also the other screw mounts on the back that you could use a different adjusting pivoting bracket on there should you need to. The 6.5-inch two ways are polypropylene woofer with a 1-inch swivel aluminum dome tweeter, 125 watts of power handling, available in white or black, 90 dB of sensitivity. And these things just sound fantastic on a digital amplifier that you're connecting up to it. So they're extremely efficient, great sounding product. IO50s are the 5 1/4 inch two-way with polypropylene woofers, 1-inch swiveling aluminum dome tweeter, 100 watts of power handling, frequencies down to 50 hertz, 90 dB of sensitivity, and available in black or white. Rock speakers. You know, we have a guy that's done a lot of listening tests on our products. I mean, he has probably 70, 80 grand worth of AV equipment in his home and in his house, and he got to listen to our new rock speakers, our Rock 80s in either granite or sandstone. He was blown away by the sound quality of these things. They were very crisp, very clear highs, very accurate. A lot of speakers sometimes when you're dealing with rock sound very flat, and they don't really offer much dynamic sound. He was very impressed with this. And considering coming from a guy who has, you know, $8,000, $10,000 pair of loudspeakers to listen to these rocks and be very impressed by this performance, that was a good testimonial for these. But one of the other things too is we try to have very good durable product. You know, we double check to make sure that these things can handle, you know, the elements that's outside. So we don't want you to be out there having to try to replace product. It's very reliable, great sound, 8-inch poly woofers, 1-inch fixed aluminum dome tweeters. It's just a, you know, great sounding speaker for either granite or sandstone for $249 a pair. So why Adept? Yep.
Jason, can
Yes.
you hear me?
Yes.
So this is in stock in our warehouse and ADI's warehouses and branches, and they're on sale at the moment. Okay.
Actually, yeah. As a matter of fact, to Keith's point, all of our outdoor product is on sale right now at ADI. So why dealers should buy Adept? Proprietary patented trim ring, allows for in-home demos, speaker demos, unbeatable sonic performance, elegant industrial design, quick and safer toolless installations, architectural speaker build quality, limited lifetime warranty. We don't sell to internet resellers. We're not in the big box retail places. So when you sell a product, you're going to make money on it. Our dealer programs and big builder programs and Adept dealer and home programs are available to you as well.
Okay, and I'm on Zoom call right now, so I'll do better.
So any questions?
Actually, I'll talk to you.
I don't see any in the chat box, Jason.
Okay. All right.
If anything, anybody has a question, just be sure to type it in, actually in the Q&A box. That would be great.
Awesome.
Thanks for your time.
So that's pretty much all I have. Now, when you said this presentation, we will be sending you out. I'll just skip through these. We have in-ceiling reviews on our IC86s, so you can get more details on that, the IC82s, the IC66s. So you'll be able to review some of the different testing that we've done on these speakers to give you an idea of the performance of the product. Should you have any questions, our number's on here. You can email us as well as ADI. All the products in stock at ADI. If you have any questions or support that you need from us, pick up the phone and call us or email us. Thank you.
Thanks, Jason. I'm going to kick my camera on here for just a second and say hello to everybody. Not sure if that's all working, but hopefully you can see me. So I didn't introduce myself at the beginning of the call. I forget that I haven't met everybody who's on the call. We've got a mix of dealers, ADI folks, as well as some Adept reps. So just want to thank everybody for joining today's call. I manage AV programs here at ADI. AV Elite is one of those programs that I manage. I know we've got some dealers on the call today that are in that program. So we appreciate your support in the program. As you probably saw about a month or so ago, I sent out an announcement that Adept Audio is our newest vendor to join that program. So we appreciate the support on their part. And Jason, certainly appreciate you running everybody through the product today. I was a dealer many moons ago when I first got into the business. been in it over 30 years, but was an installing dealer back in the early 90s. And I remember climbing up, 12-foot ladders, 20-foot ladders, putting speakers in ceilings, and having to carry that DeWalt drill with me and try to finagle a speaker in one hand, my drill in the other. I wish you guys would have been around back in the early 90s, because it would have made my job so much easier back then. And also just being able to do the demos. I can't think of a time I ever put in a pair of speakers and then was able to upgrade a customer after I installed them, so you guys have made it so easy to be able to do in-home demos and move customers up or down, whichever way you need to go, but hopefully up in the line. So anyway, we appreciate that. So